When you are out in public and see your cellular data drop to a single bar, finding a network called free public Wi-Fi feels like an immediate relief. Most of us click join on autopilot without a second thought. But right beneath that seamless, everyday login page lies a predatory digital ecosystem just waiting for unsuspecting users to enter. The core technical flaw of open Wi-Fi is its unencrypted design. Because these networks lack standard security protocols, your data travels through the air in plain text, accessible to anyone nearby. Connecting to one of these hotspots is like standing in a crowded coffee shop and shouting your bank password at the top of your lungs. We must abandon our default trust of these access points. A wide range of predators, from opportunistic thieves to massive data-hungry corporations, actively exploit this convenience. The promise of free connectivity is the bait. Our blind trust is the true vulnerability being exploited. The first layer of threat comes from the opportunistic hacker sitting a few tables away. They rely on the man-in-the-middle attack, which is the easiest way for a predator to enter the stream of your data. Using $20 worth of basic hardware, an attacker passively captures the radio waves traveling between your device and the cafe's router. By capturing the raw payloads, they extract readable strings of private information, including login credentials and messages, directly from the air. Sophisticated attackers move beyond passive listening to active manipulation, deploying what are known as evil twin networks. An evil twin mimics a legitimate network name, like airport_guest, to trick your phone into auto-connecting. Because your device recognizes the name from a previous session, it joins the attacker's hardware without ever notifying you. Once the attacker sits between you and the internet, their primary objective is session hijacking. This visual representation shows how they steal your active authentication cookies. By injecting your session tokens into their own system, they instantly gain access to your accounts, completely bypassing your passwords and two-factor authentication. At this active level of attack, the predator digitally impersonates you, weaponizing your own authorized sessions to take control of your accounts. While local hackers are a constant threat, the danger also exists at the institutional scale, within the back end of corporate and hotel IT environments. Businesses frequently leave their routers running on outdated, unpatched firmware. Because management teams view security strictly as an unnecessary expense, these networks remain riddled with holes. This negligence leaves permanent digital backdoors open. Automated malicious bots constantly scan for these gaps, exploiting them the moment a device connects to the hardware. Beyond the threat of hackers, the network providers themselves weaponize the exhaustive terms and conditions that users scroll past to get online. Your precise location history, device identifiers, and browsing habits are vacuumed up and sold to an entire marketplace of third-party data brokers. On a public Wi-Fi network, your data is the true payment. These providers package and sell your behavior to the highest bidder. The real-world fallout of these vulnerabilities is immediate. The total compromise of a digital life can happen in the time it takes to finish a single cup of coffee. A 10-minute session in an unverified hotel lobby can result in drained retirement accounts or the loss of sensitive corporate intellectual property. In today's AI-driven, data-hungry economy, free connectivity is a misnomer. The era of the digital free lunch is over. You must adopt a zero-trust model, operating under the assumption that no public network is ever safe for your data. Your first line of defense is to rely exclusively on cellular data. Modern cellular networks use inherent encryption standards that public Wi-Fi lacks, making your traffic significantly harder to intercept. If you must use Wi-Fi, this diagram shows the mandatory solution, a VPN. A virtual private network creates an encrypted digital tunnel, shielding your data from both local hackers and data harvesting hosts. Surviving in this predatory digital ecosystem requires absolute skepticism. Taking active control of how you connect is the